So TickTickTrader's all over X right now, and it's nothing good. Apparently, a bunch of traders are saying that their payouts have been delayed for an immense amount of time, which is absolutely wild. I had no idea they were stalled out and this ran so deep, but you know who's not stalled out is another firm that's pulling out of the driveway and pushing hard with a new offering they call the Flex, and it's pretty flexy if you ask me. If you miss the next 48 hours, you're going to miss out on some tremendous deals that I'm going to show you in this video as well at some of the leading firms. And the CME itself took a page out of Project X's playbook and actually shut down the other day. We'll go over this and more in this video. Let's go. What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you've been in the prop world at all on X over the last 72 hours, then you already know what's going on with TickTickTrader and that straight up free fall that it's having, mass payout delays, and then you got all the changes with Tradovate. Just an absolute disastrous of a chaos, like just jumbled up together like a bad Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm gonna give you a quick no BS update on TickTickTrader, what people are saying on X about their payouts, which is absolutely mind-boggling. Then we're gonna go ahead and jump into a new offering because it's not all going to be negative stuff and drama filled. We're going to go into a new offering here by Lucid called Lucid Flex. We're going to go over in the details of the rules and the payout structure, which is what most important and what you want to know. Let me tell you something, guys. There's another big firm out there that's playing around with a new offering as well. And I actually was able to help out a little bit here and giving them some information regarding what you guys like to know the best or like to care about the best when it comes out to either price point or payout structures, but that's neither here nor there because after all this, we're going to go ahead and go over the latest discounts that are available, right? These discounts aren't going to be available much longer as we end November and begin December. All these Black Friday, Cyber Monday, start of December discounts, you're going to want to not miss them, like seriously, because if you miss them, you're going to lose out on money. And we're traders. We don't like to lose out on money. But before we move forward, remember to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't and hit that notification bell. I upload videos Mondays and Thursdays, and I go live on Wednesday mornings, 9:15 a.m. Also, if you want to win a $150,000 Take Profit Trader evaluation, just leave a comment in the comment section below, share this video, and make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to pick a winner and post in the community section and tag you when you win. Now let's go ahead and get to work. So first up to bat is TickTickTrader, and you got here November 28th, Matrix Rebel says, hey, TickTickTrader, it's my first experience. I've bought 7 accounts, and I finally reached a payout threshold and fully met requirements. I've made a request for payouts almost 2 weeks ago. What? Now it's well beyond your up to 5 business day claims for payouts. Are you going to pay up, or is this another prop scam? I'm starting to lose trust in TickTickTrader. Golly, bro. Okay, look. So it's mind-boggling to me sometimes when traders, they put in for payouts and they're like an hour later, hey, I haven't gotten my payout. Or 2 days later, hey, I haven't gotten my payout. You got to read and see what the timeline is with the firm you're trading. Some firms pay within minutes, you know, especially if they're smaller. And some firms pay within the same day. Some firms take 5 days to pay out or 10 days to pay out, usually business days, obviously. You just got to know when they pay out and then stick to that. This person here clearly has read that TickTickTrader's policy is a 5 business day to pay out, but 2 weeks is definitely more than 5 business days. We got another one here. It says, please give us a full refund for the ones who requested refund. And that's regarding, you know, the fact that they don't want to deal with going to Project X after Tradovate fiasco with TickTickTrader. Those of you who don't know, watch my other video. TickTickTrader can no longer use Tradovate because apparently, according to Tradovate, TickTickTrader hasn't paid its bills. There are people waiting from October for payouts. Hope you guys get soon. That's insane. More news about TickTickTrader emails from Tradovate and then going back and forth. However, TickTickTrader has fixed my issue with November payouts. 0, preventing me from requesting payouts. I have now successfully requested the next round. That should also trigger my live account. I will also keep updated. Okay, so there you go. This guy got paid, but there's apparently people who have still been waiting since October. That's nuts. I was paid out 2 weeks ago from the first round on these accounts. We'll see what happens next week. Wow, bro, that's crazy. 2 weeks on one side, October since the other. That's just nuts. You got Trader Timbo here says, I also was able to request payouts on my 5 accounts after my accounts updated to the Project X from Tradovate. 3rd payout for each. Okay, so maybe there's a delay there because if you had Tradovate for some odd reason, I guess they have to finish transferring to Project X, that of which they probably are not going to be able to use anymore because Project X says they're not renewing licenses February 2026. So they're in a pickle here. Could you guys refund me as well? well, bro, it just keeps on getting worse and worse. And then the big one here, hey, TickTickTrader, no sense dodging this question. Everyone is wondering if now, how long will you expect Project X support? What are your plans for future platform offerings? Can you provide the details of your Project X agreement so that the clients may rest assured that they will be retained as a provider? Your clients deserve answers. No replies. And now let's move on to Lucid. Lucid, if you don't know, has a brand new offering. All right, they have evals that you can do with their traditional stuff like DLL and whatnot. Then they have direct to funding, which is excellent. And then you have the new one, which is Lucid Flex. And the way Lucid Flex is very simple. If you want to follow along, just go down there to the comment section, click the Lucid link, and scroll on down here with me. You have Lucid Pro, which is your eval stuff, normal. You got Lucid Direct, which is your direct to funding, okay, normal stuff, of course. Remember, direct to funding typically has savage consistency rules, and they have 20% consistency rule. That's kind of like the industry norm, although some places are moving on to like a 30% and stuff like that. So now they have Lucid Flex. Now, Lucid Flex seems to be like a happy medium between the two, right? You got yourself 25, 50K, 100K, and 150K accounts that you can pick from. We all know everybody really likes their 50 and 150K accounts. So how it works is very simple. You got your reset fee here if you need a reset. You have your profit target, $3,000 like everyone. Max loss limit, $2,000 like everyone. Drawdown is end of day, which is great. No daily loss limit. It does have a 50% consistency rule in their evaluation stage, which is the flex. And then you got your max sizes of 4 minis or 40 micros. No activation fee, no daily loss limit, no consistency in the funded. Okay, so now we're going to come here and we're going to click to add to cart, right? Definitely want Tradovate. You're going to see if you're a first-time client of Lucid, and remember, we're going to jump into the rules after this. If you're a first-time client of Lucid, they automatically already give you a discount, but type in Jesse W, apply coupon, and now all of a sudden, it's $71.50. Bam, 40% off. So make sure you take advantage of that. Now, with all that said, what we want to do is we want to go into the FAQ section and go check out the rules. And we're not wasting any time because what we want to know is the payouts. How does all that work? To be eligible for a payout from Lucid Flex accounts, you must not violate trading rules, terms and conditions, or the Lucid Flex account agreement. Payout requests are final once submitted. They cannot be edited or canceled. Profit split structures 90-10. Okay, it's 90-10 right there. Payout eligibility criteria. There are 2 requirements that must be met in Lucid Flex to qualify for a payout. Trading days with profit. Trader must earn at least the minimum required profit on 5 separate trading, days during the payout cycle. So it's 5 separate trading days. They don't have to be in a row. The minimum profit on trading day resets and must be earned again after every approved payout. So a 50K account, you got to earn $150 5 days. Okay, and every time you do you're going to do another payout, you had to have earned $150, each day for 5 days. They don't have to be in a row. Net profit in a payout cycle. Traders must have positive net profit, even if it's just $1, during each payout cycle in order to request a payout. This objective simply ensures traders have made at least some amount of money between requests. As long as you meet the trading days with profit requirement and have positive net profit for the payout cycle, you are eligible for payout. Oh, now Jesse's going to tell us how great that is. That's such a good rule after he criticized it in Top Step. No, I'm going to criticize it here too. I don't like it. I think it's bullcrap. Why? Because it's very simple. If you made $10,000, okay, well, in the case of Lucid, let's say you made, what is their maximum payout on a 50K? $2,000. So if you made $4,000 and you took a $2,000 payout, okay, and now you take a trade, you lose, I don't know, $700, okay? And then over the course of the next 5 days, you make $150. Oh, scratch that because my math was wrong. You lose $800. And over the next 5 days, you make $150 in a row, right? Whatever, bang, 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 bang. You make $750. You're in the red for the pay period by $50. However, your account is still net positive. You are still a net positive trader. You can't put in a request for $300 to take your family out for dinner on a Friday night if you want, because you needed another $51. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like that rule. I think it's bullcrap. Don't like it. So Lucid, I don't like that rule. I've always prided myself in this channel to be transparent. to say things how they are. I've criticized, Apex. I've criticized things at TickTickTrader, at Trade Day. Yes, at Trade Day. I've criticized at every single firm that I affiliate with. I have. Some people choose not to see it because they think that I just hate on TopStep, which is wild because I've made money at TopStep and I actually have a live trading account at TopStep. However, I don't like this rule, so I'm calling it what it is. I don't like it. Let's move on. Minimum payout request is $500. Okay, so you had to request 500, not 300. Maximum payout request, traders may request 50% of their account balance up to a maximum dollar amount. The max dollar amount depends on the account size and it's laid below. Number of requests per account. Traders may take up to 6 payouts from each Lucid Flex account, after which they will be moved live. So after your 6 payouts, they'll move you to a live account, which is freaking awesome. If you got a 50K account, well, that means 2 times 6, you're gonna be able to put $12,000 in your pocket. I believe you can have 5 accounts with them, so good numbers, not bad. Definitely less than TopStep. TopStep lets you have $5,000 up to $5,000. I'd like to see Lucid move this to $6,000 to beat TopStep, but as long as they can meet TopStep, they move it to $5,000, bang, winner. However, Lucid does win because their price point is just better. It's just better. They have a better price point, period. And you can't beat that. And that's across the board, in my opinion. Plus, they have direct offerings. You don't have to do Lucid Flex if you don't want to. However, Lucid Flex is flexible. There's no buffer balance that must be maintained with Lucid Flex funded accounts, unlike other funded accounts where the maximums here do not scale up with your payouts. There's some that do that. They trail, let's call it. If you take a trade before your payout is processed, that drops your balance below required. Your request will be denied. This is across the table at every single firm ever. Payout timing and processing. There is no fixed payout window. You may request payouts any day after meeting the eligibility criteria. Once approved, funds will be deducted. It's the same thing, all right? And then payouts will be distributed to your payment method within 2 business days. So remember, guys, if you put a payout on Friday, please don't be on social media Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Where is my payout? Sunday morning. Just go to church. You're going to get your payout on Monday. Transition to Lucid Live. When a trader progresses from Lucid Flex to Lucid Live, the simulated profits in your Lucid Flex account are used to calculate your starting Lucid balance. There is a $5,000 move to live cap for each Lucid Flex account, regardless of account size. Any excess leftover will be forfeited upon the move to live. Again, I think that's bullcrap, but that's the rule pretty much at every single damn firm. Now, with that said, what do you do with this? Oh, I'm not going to trade them. They're not. What are you talking about, bro? It's like 70 something bucks and you can make $12,000 on the account, right? Before you get moved to live. Take your freaking payouts. Don't, make it so that when you're going to go live, you just transition with 5,000 bucks. There's nothing for you to forfeit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for you to forfeit. So don't take these small little rinky-dinky payouts as you go, right? Take your payouts. Take the max. Put it in your freaking pocket. Build it back up. And if when you get pushed to live, you got your 5,000 bucks per account, great. Okay, great. If you got $2,000 per account, great. The point is, put the money in your pocket. Now, before you get crazy about it, remember they have a regular evaluation as well, not called the Flex, it's called Lucid Pro, and your transition to live there is a little bit beefier, a lot beefier. When a trader progresses from Lucid Pro to Lucid Live account, the simulated profits from your Lucid Pro accounts are used to calculate your starting Lucid Live balance. There is a $150,000 total live funding cap across all active accounts, regardless of quantity. Boom. So more money over here. So if you're really focused on going live, then this is probably where you're going to want to be. Okay, what I'm saying, it's math. Now, if you just want some payouts and you want to test out live with a few bucks, well, Lucid Flex is the way to go. With that said, if you want me to do a deep dive across all 3 offerings of Lucid Trading, meaning their Pro, their direct funding, and the Flex, compare and contrast rules, payout structures, and all that fun stuff, let me know in the comment section, and maybe we can work that out for the next video or the one after that. But it doesn't all end here because there's some massive discounts going on, and I'm going to show them to you right here, right now. First up to bat, you got Apex Trader Funding with 80% off evals, $40 PA fees, okay, and $70 resets. However, if you do the 100K account with Apex, your PA fee is going to be $10. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. Coupon code all caps JESSEW. Next, you got the Cyber Monday deal that ends on December 2nd at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cyber Monday exclusive. 30% off Pro accounts plus 1 in 10 purchasers wins a free reset. Biggest discount of the year. Unlimited, ultimate trading flexibility. 0 activation fees. Up to $100,000 in payout request cap. banger. Coupon code all caps JESSCW at My Funded Futures. And then you have Lucid coming in hot with their 40% off. Buy 5 evals and get 1 free reset. So that's like 6 evals, right? So that's a no-brainer. No daily loss limit, no consistency in the funded, no buffer. Coupon code all caps JESSCW, valid through December 3rd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jump on that. And then, of course, you have Take Profit Trader with 30% off, and they'll refund 100% of your evaluation if you pass it without blowing it up, plus 0 activation fee when you go to Pro. So honestly, if you get 1 evaluation and you're able to pass it without blowing up, they're going to refund it back to you. You just went to a Pro account completely for free. That's wild. Coupon code all caps JESSCW. Trade day coming in hot with 40% off. End of day accounts as well. Okay, so not only do you have intraday accounts and you got static accounts, but you also have end of day accounts. You got 40% off on all of them. No activation fee. Coupon code all caps JESSCW. Again, that's a banger. And of course, you got trading with Tradovate here that ends soon. 40% off their accounts. And you can't, I mean, freaking Tradovate is really a pioneer when it comes to the direct funding. They also have evals if you want to take a look at those. Coupon code all caps JESSCW is always going to get you the deepest discount available at this firm and all the firms mentioned here, as well as all the firms below. So the top ones, I don't deal with the bottom tier firms. So you're going to get, with my code, the best available discount that the firm is offering. So even if the firm has a house code, my code is going to get you their same discount that they have going on. And you get to support the channel and all the giveaways that we do. And as we close it up, we got it right here. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. Think about him in all your ways and he will guide you on the right paths. Man, some of the times that I've been like trying to find the way, and dude, look, I'll be honest with you, right? And it's not to sound a little bit uppity or whatever. I consider myself a smart individual, somebody that can think on their feet fast, and can reason. And a lot of times, you know, I try to put everything into my own hands and try to like guide, you know, just make it work and find the way. And some of the easiest times in my life that I have gotten the biggest breakthroughs have been when I've simply done this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. Think about him in all your ways and he will guide you in the right paths. When I've done that, it's like everything that I was trying, every door that I was trying to break open just opens. And if it doesn't open, like a savagely better one opens. I don't know. It's just something in personal experience in my life. Do with it what you will, but definitely wanted to bring that message out here to you guys today. And that's it for me today, guys. Starting off December with a banger, hoping that you guys are having a great one. I think my plan for this year, well, for this month, is going to be to start to book up as many past evals as I can and have them ready for 2026. Yeah, I'm going to take some trades here and there in my live account, Top Step, and my personal account, and some of my funded accounts. But I think I'm going to try to, you know, beef up the portfolio of evals that are past for 2026. So we can have another banger year, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video, and I'll catch you on another one. Peace.